cultures over millennia. I mean, it's probably the original alcoholic drink. That is, I can't substantiate that, but it probably is. And so, basic things. 1, never boil, heat, or anything your honey. Keep it cool. Don't boil it. Don't really heat it even. Use raw, unpasteurised honey. In here we've got some Scottish heather honey, a spoonful, and some lime flower raw honey from Wales, lime blossom. And you will find this in the book Dark Mountain issue 8, which this is all about. This is in that book, not that picture, but the recipe is in the book. And please, if you haven't bought it, buy one before you go. If you have already bought one, buy another one and give it to a friend before you go, please. Thank you. Okay, so you've got. I'm not going to go into the because I'm not going to get. I do quite a lot of close work in one way or another of looking at figures and words and things. And you can get a bit anal. And I really don't want to get anal tonight. I want to go. Okay, 1 part honey to 4 parts water, or up to 17 parts water, like the Mayans do, to make their bauche, mead or psychedelic substance. And this is a rough, possibly 1 to 5. You put it in a jar, mason jar, kilner jar, and you shake, rattle, and roll quite a lot. You do this to make sure that the honey is actually totally dissolved in the water. So once it's dissolved in the water, like that, there you've got. I mean, you can make it in loads of different quantities. So this is one I made earlier, about 3 weeks earlier, in fact, and with sea buckthorn berries in it. So once you've shaken that up, you get the wild yeast going, and then the bacteria will start. A few days afterwards. 7 to 10 days, depending on the heat of your house, more like 2 weeks in the winter in ours, but 7 to 10 days, you should be able to drink it after about 7 to 10 days. You strain it out, strain all the things I'm about to put in there out. Soft fruits. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Soft fruits, something wild, something a bit wild in there. So yarrow is still in season, a good healing herb there. Yarrow, flowers, leaves. We've got blackberries and apples, in fact, here. Some lemon balms just re-sprouting in our garden in Suffolk. So there we go. Another thing a bit wild, a plantain leaf. This is such an amazing plant. I haven't got time to go into what it does. Put it in some mead. Okay, and so we've got all this fruit, crab apples, rowan berries, rose hips, and then once you've done that, you shake it again, like that. Once you've shaken it and calmed down a bit, this is one I made in the summer, or actually going into autumn there. You can see mallow flowers in that one, sea buckthorn again, and yellow plums there. That was completely divine. And so what will happen, not much happens now, but something will happen. Raw yeast and the blooms on the fruit will allow you to close the lid entirely. So you can close the lid entirely. However, once you've closed the lid entirely, make sure you open it at least daily after the 2 or 3 days, because you could have explosions, and I won't be responsible for that. So what you can do is, and what I really love to do, is get a wooden spoon and to go round like that, and go round like that again several times a day, or twice or 3 times a day. And once you've done, and while you're actually doing the mead, after 7 to 10 days, we always strain it out, and start drinking it, and it doesn't last beyond about 10. But of course, you can mature it if you really must. But what people do is, in most cultures, they drink their meads fresh. So this is related to the book Techne in some way or another, but you'll have to read about it in it. because I don't think I've broached that part and I've run out of my time. That's your mead. Go home and make one. Thank you.